Without question, my favorite genre to sit down and play is a good old role-playing game. I tend to favor Japanese RPGs, but I've been known to drop over 300 hours on Western RPGs such as The Witcher 3. While we are a far cry away from the golden era of RPGs that was seen on the SNES and into the PlayStation 1 and 2, we definitely have been seeing a mini resurgence over the last few years, especially on PlayStation 4, and I couldn't be happier about it. So today, I wanted to take a glance at some upcoming PS4 JRPGs I think are worth watching for fans of the genre moving throughout 2018. While this list is already stacked, we aren't including the game that releases the same day this list goes up, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth 2 Hacker's Memory. However, it would definitely be the unofficial number 11 if that was a thing. I'm Brian from Level Down Games, and here's our top 10 upcoming JRPGs for 2018. Edge of Eternity is a Kickstarter JRPG being developed over at Midgar Studios, nice name, for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. It was originally supposed to release back in 2016, but several delays have knocked the game well into 2018. Described as an indie tribute to JRPG classics, we've been looking forward to Edge of Eternity since before it was even finished getting funded during the initial Kickstarter campaign. Featuring an active time battle combat system, evolving weapons, a fantasy open world, and a choose-your-own-destiny type of story, we are optimistic that Edge of Eternity is going to be good. We're ranking it at number 10 because we aren't confident that it will be. However, we cannot wait to see more. Recently confirmed for an English localization by Atlus USA, Shin Megami Tensei 5 is an upcoming JRPG that will be released sometime in 2018 and exclusively on Nintendo Switch. Originally announced during the Nintendo Switch Direct on January 12, 2017, not much is still known about the upcoming sequel to SMT4. Producer Kazuyuki Yamai has stated that he wants the game to sympathize with real-life troubles the world is currently facing, such as terrorism, nuclear weapons, unemployment numbers being on the rise, security after retirement, among other things. We can only imagine what the team has in store for us based on storyline things that have happened in the other SMT games. And we can't wait to experience them. Releasing in just a few short days on January 23rd in North America for PC, PlayStation 4, and Nintendo Switch, Lost Sphere is the second title from Tokyo RPG Factory, an in-house studio built within Square Enix to create JRPGs with a classic feel to them. Their first game, I Am Setsuna, received fairly positive reviews, but they're looking to do even more with Lost Sphere. The game will feature a retooled variation of the active time battle system found within Setsuna, as well as wildly popular games like Chrono Trigger and the older Final Fantasy titles. We have high hopes for Lost Sphere and Tokyo RPG Factory, as one of our desires is for Square Enix to continue making titles like this with an even bigger budget and more often. Announced back in April 2017 and coming to us from Bandai Namco and the God Eater development team, Code Vein is expected to release sometime in 2018 on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. It is set in a post-apocalyptic dystopia and includes vampires. Seriously, what more could we even ask for? How about combat inspired by From Software titles like Dark Souls and Bloodborne? Wait, it has that too? Okay, this game has us incredibly hyped here at Level Down Games, and we cannot wait to get our hands on it later in the year. A game that we really feel like could be one of the best Nintendo Switch titles to release in 2018 is without question Project Octopath Traveler. After playing the demo that was released on the eShop on September 13th, 2017, we instantly fell in love with this game that is being developed by Acquire, known for their Tenchu, Way of the Samurai, and Oculus Trip and Beat games. Featuring an HD 2D aesthetic and 16-bit character sprites, this game looks like it belongs in an alternate version of the 1990s where HD was already a thing, but the technology was still 16-bit. Project Octopath Traveler, which we assume is still a working title and will receive a name change before it releases, will let players pick from 1 out of 8 different characters to start with. To experience the entire story in-game, you'll definitely have to go out and recruit the other characters to see their individual stories and be able to play as them as well. This one is sure to keep us occupied for months after release. Another title releasing next week on January 26th for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and later this year on PC. Monster Hunter World is the latest in the blockbuster franchise from Capcom. Taking on a more JRPG experience this time around, as opposed to just being a pure Monster Hunter game, we haven't been this excited for a game in the series in quite some time. It's basically Capcom appealing to a different crowd while still keeping enough elements from the older Monster Hunter games intact to please fans on both sides of the camp. We absolutely loved our time spent in the beta, and it's a world we are definitely looking forward to getting back into next week. Chalk this one up as the biggest surprise to exist on our list. Announced just 2 months ago in November 2017, Valkyria Chronicles 4 will be releasing sometime in 2018 on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Not only that, but the series is returning to its roots established with Valkyria Chronicles. Gone are the upgraded visuals and more action RPG combat found in Valkyria Revolution. Instead, fans will be pleased to find out that the hand-drawn art style is once again returning, as are the more strategy RPG-flavored battles that made the original games so much fun to play. It's also set in the same time frame as the original Valkyria Chronicles, but it will feature an entirely new cast of characters. Here's to hoping we see some special cameos throughout the story. This one deeply hurts me that I haven't played it yet. Originally supposed to release in November 2017 before getting delayed to January 2018 and then further delayed to March 23rd, Ninokuni 2 Revenant Kingdom is next on our list. Releasing in just 2 months for PC and PlayStation 4, this is obviously a direct sequel to Ninokuni Wrath of the White Witch, which released on PlayStation 3 back in 2013. Yes, it's already been 5 years since that game hit store shelves. Players will be put into the role of Evan Pettywhisker Tildrum, a young king who has usurped from his castle and sets out on an epic adventure to reclaim the kingdom. Featuring building mechanics found in several other level 5 titles like Dark Cloud and White Knight Chronicles, Ninokuni 2 is one of our most anticipated titles in 2018 in general. This one sure is a long time coming, isn't it? Announced at E3 2013 alongside the re-reveal of Final Fantasy Versus 13 actually being Final Fantasy 15, we've been waiting 12 long years to play another mainline entry in the Kingdom Hearts franchise. And yes, Kingdom Hearts 2 released back in 2006. Crazy, I know. But we're finally going to get to play it in 2018 on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Right, Square Enix? It's time. And if current hot-off-the-press rumors are to be believed, which we will discuss further on Max Level next week, we may be finding out the release date for Kingdom Hearts 3 as early as next month, with the release date happening sometime in the third quarter of 2018. Please be true. Oh, please be true. The game I thought only existed in my dream world is about to become a reality for North American audiences later in 2018 for PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and Nintendo 3DS. Selling 2 million units on day one over in Japan when it released during the summer of 2017, Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age is an absolute juggernaut in the JRPG franchise this year, and honestly, it's the game to beat. Utilizing Unreal Engine 4 on Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4, it's calling back to the successful Dragon Quest VIII Journey of the Cursed King with the visual style, and we couldn't be happier here at Level Down Games. Seriously, this game looks like pure joy, and one that I cannot wait to invest more than 100 hours in later in the year. Thank you, Yuji Horii. That's all I can really say. Thank you. And that's our list for the top 10 upcoming PS4 JRPGs for 2018. Did we completely forget about something else that deserves to be on this list? Let us know down in the comments section below. If you're interested in supporting us here at Level Down Games so we can continue to do what we love and bring quality content to you on a daily basis, remember that we have affiliate links in the descriptions for all of our podcasts on iTunes and Google Play, as well as the description box on all of our YouTube videos. We've got Amazon, Technisport Gaming Chairs, Origin PC, and Razer. Supporting us through any or all of those affiliate links means the absolute world to us. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, share, and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Once you're done with that, and if you want to stay up to date on all things Level Down Games, you can follow our main account over on Twitter at OriginalLDG, follow me on Twitter at Brian_LDG and Instagram at Brian.LDG, find us on Facebook for general posts and information, and follow us over at twitch.tv/LevelDownGames for all of our live streams. Feel free to say hello when you drop on by. Doing all these things will ensure that you never miss an episode of Max Level, our video game podcast every Monday, Game Oracles, our video game trailer show every Tuesday, BG Mania, a video game music podcast every Wednesday, The Gorgeous Lads of Wrestling, a podcast dedicated to professional wrestling every Thursday, the Top 10 series every Friday, and Revisiting the Classics, our weekly trip back to the past to play some retro games every Saturday. Plus, you'll have access to all of our video reviews, unboxings, let's plays, reaction videos, and so much more. Of course, all this is also found on our main home on the internet, and hopefully yours as well, leveldowngames.com. Until next time, keep on gaming.